Hello. Okay, so it's Mr. Day of the Pick Your Life Mr. Day podcast, and I'm here with
Miss Lori, baby. Follow me at Click
what?
and See with
Yes.
Miss Lori podcast.
From the Click and See podcast, correct?
Yes.
Okay, that's great. So, we did a special not too long ago.
Yeah, talk about that. What was that?
We went over the education system and how the environment and the cultures put us in a paradigm where we're kind of destined to fail. And that was a pretty good one. It got a lot of attention. It was very popular. So we're going to dive into some a little more light today. So today, we're going to go over Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving's coming up. And I have a quick question for you guys, the audience. What
do you think of when you think of Thanksgiving? That holiday that's one of the most biggest holidays, including Christmas, of the year. It's the end of the year and it's like doing it good and doing it big. So what do you think of when you think of Thanksgiving every year?
Well,
and go ahead, Mr. Day. Since they can't answer back right now, they can only think about it.
Yes, okay.
What do you think of?
For Thanksgiving, I say this is a holiday time, so it's always about family. It's always about unity. It's all about coming together. It's about building again. It's basically rebuilding. I feel like when it came to Thanksgiving in the beginning, it had more of a past kind of traumatic kind of event for a lot of people.
Traumatic?
Yes.
That's what you think
the
of?
history was traumatic. The initial history behind Thanksgiving was very
we're not talking
traumatic.
about that. We're talking about you personally.
I'll finish. But all holidays had those kind of past, and now I like how society, we create a positive impact to things, and we kind of give a positive inspect, a positive reflection of things. And I feel like that's very powerful nowadays, to always turn something negative to a positive, because in this world there's a lot of positive things going on.
But what was the negative about Thanksgiving? Because I can't think of anything negative. When I think about Thanksgiving, I think about eating lots of food, being happy because we have lots of food, and we haven't had a lot of money in our family growing up.
Yes, I'm talking about 1700s, so that's a whole other topic.
Come on,
but now
Mr. Dave. What year is this?
You're right.
Okay.
So I'm glad how we can flip things, because flipping things, using the positive outlook to things, is a recipe for success. That's why I bring it up. The ability to change something to something good, transition to something positive. So, what I think about Thanksgiving, what I see vividly when I close my eyes, is abundance. I feel like we're practicing a lot of abundance, a lot of everything.
Like what? Example? What? A lot of what?
A lot of unity, a lot of community, a lot of laughter, a lot of joy, a lot of build up toward the next holiday, which is Christmas, because that's really my favorite holiday.
Okay. We're gonna get to Christmas on another podcast.
Yes. Sorry about that. So,
but right now, I want to know, as a kid first, how was it like for you for Thanksgiving?
For me as a kid, Thanksgiving.
Yes.
Block it all out of my head.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. Well, let me bring up Thanksgiving for me as a kid.
Okay.
Only thing I remember is a lot of turkey, a lot of ham, mashed potatoes. No, take the mashed potatoes out and put candy yam with lots of sugar and butter. And then ham with lots of sweetness on it. And just a lot of fattening, good, delicious foods. Plentiful, limitless. Limitless food without a care in the world. It's like you live all year long, but you know that one day, Thanksgiving, if you didn't eat all year long, you was gonna eat, and you was gonna eat good. So that's what I remember.
So that was more so of a day where you knew you were gonna eat.
Yeah, exactly.
And I've heard that before. And Wayne's brothers said the same thing about Christmas and the holidays, Thanksgiving. They had that same thing where that was the only time they knew for sure they were gonna eat. So your background was a little more.
It was scarcity,
a lot of scarcity.
Yeah, we didn't have a lot throughout the year, but we know, if nothing else, those holidays, which is one of them is Thanksgiving, we was gonna have a lot.
And you were,
by any means necessary.
And you were raised in the system, right?
System of American system, yeah,
Yes.
like everybody is.
Go
It's
to
like
school,
when
go to
in
work.
Rome, you do as Romans.
Yes.
Whatever the system are you gonna go by when you're in America? They make you do certain things, like pay taxes on a certain time of the year, things like that. You must do if you're gonna be here. Yeah.
And you did transition a lot because now you're doing podcasts. So congratulations on the growth. But yeah, back to Thanksgiving. So what is the most important thing to you when it comes to Thanksgiving?
Well, as I gotten older, it's been gratitude.
Gratitude.
Yeah, with the movie The Secret that busted out and everybody took a part of a
The Secret.
majority mass, the book called The Secret. Yeah, if you haven't heard of it,
And you
about the
have a
law
book
of
called The Secret,
transaction.
right?
And I have a book called The Secret. It's available on Amazon.
Did
It's
that
an
motivate
ebook.
you?
Yeah, it did motivate me. But it wasn't a secret to my weight loss. And that's why I decided to go to The Secret to eat more. It's called The Secret, Eat More, Lose More. And being that a lot of people, it's over 49 million Americans that has problem losing weight, and the problem is not to lose it, is to keep it off and to keep the yo-yo dieting from going on. I decided after finding a way after 30 some years of following different diets, from the keto to the 3-day diet and the vegetarian, the juicing and all that. I finally found this year a way to stop the madness. That's what I call it. And a yo-yo diet, and be able to eat plentiful without limitations of eating just like salads and things like that, to lose weight. And it's just made life so much better and easier for me. Now I decided to write a book to share that situation.
So what you're telling me, as this Thanksgiving holiday is coming up, is that you can eat more and lose more. So there's people who could lose weight during this Thanksgiving time.
Exactly.
Wow.
And the beginning of the year, how they say so many millions make a resolution in the beginning of the year because they've eaten and enjoyed themselves with their families, that now they have to pay for it and make a resolution to lose weight and to starve themselves and be with this, eating rabbit food and stuff at the beginning of the year. That's the biggest resolution that most people have. You don't have to do that no more. I'm not doing that. I don't have to do diets anymore. I have a lifestyle where I can eat unlimited. Limitless is pretty much just like a movie by Stephen King where the guy was eating what he wanted and still losing a lot of weight. It wasn't limitless. It was called Thinner. Yeah, and so that's where I really watched that movie and wanted to be like, oh, I wish I could do that, but not be as sickly as he was. And the whole thing was to be thin like he was, eating as much as he wanted. So I kind of have that kind of became a real part of my life. So I decided to put it out to others after losing 63 pounds on my own.
Wow, congratulations.
With no thyroid, which makes it impossible to lose weight with no medication.
Wow, you lost over 60 pounds?
63 pounds in 6 months. And one month I lost 20 pounds.
Wow.
Yeah, without a diet.
That's amazing.
Just learning the secret to doing it.
That is
eating.
amazing.
Yeah, thank you.
You told me before you had a thyroid problem, right?
I have, yes.
Ongoing?
You hear a lot of people blame their overweight. I wouldn't say blame it, but say that's the cause of them not being overweight, which is true, because if your thyroid is not working properly, which regulates your food and your drinks and turn it to energy, if it's not working functioning right, then you're gonna just hold on to all that weight and not lose. I have zero thyroid. I don't have any thyroid, so if I can lose it, anybody with the thyroid, even if it's not working correctly, can lose it too. And I'm talking about fast, quick, and easy. Eating chocolate, peanuts in the middle of the night, and church's chicken, and all the fattening foods the diets say you have to avoid and can't eat. I was eating anytime, whenever I wanted to, unlimited. So that's why I wrote the book, because it's against all odds I had and lost quick.
That's amazing. That's an amazing story.
Thank
Donna.
you. Yeah.
I admire you for making that book. That's going to impact a lot of people. I feel like in today's age, we're all kind of lost. We're all taught this paradigm of eating less and being very restrictive and not having too much control.
Yeah.
And what I've came to learn from people like Stuart Wilde, certain scientists, philosophers, to everyone, to just big stars like Oprah, you got to be relaxed. You got to kind of
Yeah, you can't be stressing and resistance to things and thinking like food was like the enemy.
Yeah.
So it would fight back when you try to limit it and restrict it. So it have a negative impact. That's why it doesn't last long, because it's like you're fighting a losing battle because it's gonna win in the end. So I had to learn how to not fight against the things I like and enjoy, but I learned a system to actually take it in and make my body happy, because the body don't want any rabbit food. It wants those delicious good food. So it's like, you're restricting me, I'm gonna fight back. So we're gonna become overstressed, and we're not gonna lose now once you're stressed. And a lot of the dietitists let you know you can't be stressing about anything, especially when you're losing weight. You gotta get plenty of sleep and all that stuff.
Yes, that's a great way to put it. That's
Yeah.
a really great way. That actually reminds me of the thing that I'm getting into now, because I did health and fitness for a little bit, and I'm actually starting my brand Creators very soon, the next couple of months.
Right.
And
Did you lose a lot of weight?
I did. I went from 260 pounds to 200 pounds in a year. So I'm around the same amount of weight you lost. So 60.
Didn't you
yeah.
have to like stop stressing? What was that one of your keys to?
The big thing was implementing work with fun.
Right. Okay.
So my big stressors, the one thing that I noticed is that you want to identify your stressors. So what is the thing that really gets your body,
Stressing.
wild up and gets you a kind of a big
Anxiety,
reaction?
you call it? Yeah.
Sure, anxiety. Yes. So identify your stressors. That's one thing. It's really important past Thanksgiving season. Identify your stressors. Find out what's really giving your body a lot of stress, what's making your body kind of ticking away. What's the times that you kind of overreact in a way and you want to indulge.
Okay.
So once you identify those stressors, you identify things that make you happy.
Okay.
So sometimes it is
What were some of the things that made you happy, and what did you do about that? What you were stressing off, and how you
that's
turned
a great
that?
question. So for me, I had a back and forth when it came to accumulating money and I guess working out, because I had the dream earlier that I wanted to do fitness.
Okay.
So if I was going to the gym, I would work out, and I would not want to actually make money. I'd be too tired. I would not want to do that. Mm-hmm. And when I was making money, I would want to go to the gym.
Okay. How did
So
you balance
I was compromising.
that?
Yeah, I was compromising both. So it came to a point where I actually ended up working a job that I thought was like just a job I needed at the time. Mm-hmm. And that job
Was it less stress or something?
The
at
job
that job
implemented both that I needed. My stressor was the going to basically. My stressor was making money, and the fun thing, which the other thing on the list is the fun. Your
Right.
fun things. The fun thing was going to the gym. So once I had a job that had me work
had
out,
your fun and
yeah,
gym
and
in
I was
one?
getting paid. Yes,
Okay.
exactly. I implemented the stressor with the fun, and that's when I saw a lot of weight loss. So that was a big thing. It made me drop a lot of weight very quickly. So you guys want to identify the stressors and identify things that are fun.
Okay.
Implement those things put
Great.
together.
Makes your life better and
Yeah.
all the way
And
around.
would you say you did the same thing during your path?
I always implement fun, because I learned after all these years that it's gonna always be work and things that you don't want to do, and they're not gonna put that in your schedule on a daily, like at jobs. They're gonna make you gonna work. So you have to implement your own fun and say, okay, if I'm gonna work this hard, I'm gonna have fun just as much and just as hard. Okay, let's get to the gratitude that we're talking about. What's the real meaning of Thanksgiving? Gratitude is the real meaning of Thanksgiving. Wouldn't you say that?
So yes, gratitude is the most important thing behind Thanksgiving.
Okay.
Gratitude is basically the meaning of getting to your successes, to anything in life. Once you allow gratitude, you allow yourself to be free. So yes, the successes is based off your gratitude.
Yeah, gratitude fits everything in life.
And what were you thankful for?
I am thankful for my family, my kids, making it through a lot of obstacles up to this point, which was a lot. Being grateful for my hands, use of my hands and my feet, my speech, things that we take for granted. The food we're eating, what we're drinking, our house, our clothes. I'm thankful for every little thing.
Yes.
The little things make you bring bigger things.
Yes, I'm thankful for everything. I'm thankful for every day having the ability to do stuff. I'm thankful for having the knowledge And the application, I'm thankful for getting it out of my head. The big thing was getting it out of your head. And that's why I wrote my book, Detangling Your Mind.
And where is it available? They can
It's
get
on
that?
Amazon.